y'all, so I just want to say that I've been going back and forth about something. I'm doing something a little differently here. I think instead of doing the four elements for collective reads, I'm going to start individualizing the readings. So I will do the 12 signs themselves, okay? And I think I'm going to start with the shadow work readings. So I will go ahead and do those individually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the middle with Scorpio, and I'm going to do one sign from each element. So in order, it would be Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Then I'll move on to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and finally Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. Okay, so I'm going to try to do that over the course of a 3-day period. You know, 4 signs, one from each element for shadow work readings. Okay, so just bear with me because I am going to have to figure out how to pace myself on this, being everything else that I have going on separately, you know, in my life. But I do want to do that for, you know, I don't really have a big following at this point, but I do want to do that. So I'm going to start doing that today. And as I said, I will begin with Scorpio, okay? And then Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. So if you're interested, look out for those. And I'll see you soon. Hey y'all, so tonight I'm going to do the shadow work message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, okay? And then I just have Leo, Virgo, and Libra to finish up with before beginning another round. This has definitely taken me some time to get each individual sign out, but hopefully I can get into some sort of, you know, decent schedule here. It's just definitely been a thing, I don't know, the last couple weeks for me with things going on in my life. So in any event, this is for Cancer. So let me just jump right into it here for you, please, Holy Spirit. Message regarding shadow work is Cancer needing to hear currently, please, Holy Spirit. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message regarding shadow work for Cancer, please, Holy Spirit. What message is Cancer currently needing to hear in regard to shadow work? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. What message regarding shadow work for the highest good of Cancer? What message regarding shadow work is Cancer currently needing to hear, please, Holy Spirit? Shadow work for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, I'm hearing one more. Please, Holy Spirit, what message regarding shadow work is Cancer currently needing to hear? Shadow work for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit, what's Cancer needing to hear right now in regard to shadow work? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. Message regarding shadow work is Cancer needing to hear? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. Wow, okay. So, wow, hole in the soul. Alright, and you have victim consciousness on the bottom. One more here, please, Holy Spirit, for Cancer in regard to this message on their shadow work. What else here for Cancer? Message regarding shadow work for Cancer, please, Holy Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, that one. Alright, hole in the soul and Phoenix rising. Wow. Okay, so I feel like this is definitely about you healing some sort of emptiness here with hole in the soul, okay? On the bottom is self-sabotage as well as letting go. Yeah, see, so I definitely feel like, you know, you are healing yourself in this, you know, this sense of not being complete on your own, I feel like, okay? I feel this is you rising up from that feeling of, you know, being incomplete. Like you're realizing your wholeness here almost, okay? But let me get the other deck here. Please, Holy Spirit, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message regarding shadow work do you have for Cancer? Please, Holy Spirit. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message regarding shadow work do you have for Cancer? Please, Holy Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm definitely feeling a very intense energy currently, and actually what's catching me right now is the fact that, like, I have some sage burning, and it's like, it's kind of smoking out the room a little bit here, so it's really kind of on fire, you know what I'm saying? And I'm noticing this smoke in this card here with the Phoenix rising, so I'm definitely getting this very intense feeling. I was already watching the smoke while I was shuffling here for these cards. I was watching the smoke coming off my my sage bundle here. So I'm almost feeling like there's a need to tame yourself here in a sense, but I'm definitely feeling an intense energy. Okay, let's get shadow work message here. Please, Holy Spirit, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else to this message regarding shadow work for Cancer? Please, Holy Spirit. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message regarding shadow work for Cancer. Please, Holy Spirit. Message regarding shadow work. Cancer, you need to hear that now. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so artificial heart is here. Let's see. Oh, okay. And peaceful among thorns. All right, that's interesting. Okay. I feel like I had this recently. I don't know if I had the same combination in a different reading or if it was two separate readings, but I've definitely seen these recently. Okay, so revenge is here on the bottom, number 24. So you have 12, 26, or I'm sorry, 23 on the bottom, 32 and 36 with number 2 on the bottom here. Okay, so letting go and, self-sabotage and revenge are your energies on the bottom. So kind of, so essentially what I'm feeling like here with artificial heart and peaceful among thorns is, you know, it's almost as if there's this need for you to release, you know, I feel like with this revenge here, it's about, you know, it's peaceful among thorns. It's about releasing some negative feelings here, okay? I feel like it may also be about you taking, you know, some responsibility here as far as self-sabotage goes, you know, and releasing whatever these negative feelings are that are tied to this revenge energy. You know, it's almost like artificial heart. It's almost like, you know, you're not really wanting to, acknowledge things for what they are, and potentially it may be you not wanting to acknowledge your part of something here where, you know, you are left with this feeling of incompletion, okay? I feel like, you know, you're needing to rise up here. There's something you're needing to rise up from, and this may be, maybe, you know, you're kind of like your lack of accountability is what I want to say. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and clarify. All right, so please, Holy Spirit, let's clarify hole in the soul for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is hole in the soul here for Cancer in regard to this message on their shadow work? Please, Holy Spirit. Why is hole in the soul here for Cancer in regard to this message on their shadow work? And I will say, I'm kind of like finding myself short of breath and things like that currently. So, you know, I almost feel, like I said, I'm feeling very intense with this reading. And it's almost like there's these feelings that are there that are just sort of kind of being maybe, you know, shoved aside here and not really dealt with, okay? It could be, you know, maybe you're not speaking on something and you need to speak on it, or I don't know. Let's see. Clarify hole in the soul. I definitely feel scattered in a sense. Okay. Clarify hole in the soul for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, Holy Spirit. Why is hole in the soul here for Cancer in regards to this message on their shadow work? Clarify hole in the soul for Cancer. Okay, I'm hearing one more. And I am hearing the word unsteady as well, okay? So let's see. Hole in the soul for Cancer, please, Holy Spirit. Why is hole in the soul here in regard to the shadow work message for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Clarify hole in the soul for Cancer, please, Holy Spirit. Alright, so you have the Tower card here, and you have the 8 of Cups on the bottom, as well as the 6 of Cups, okay? Yeah, so I feel like there's some sort of transformation here, some sort of end, some sort of transformation that is occurring, okay? It could be that there was an ending that has left you feeling as if you have like this hole in your heart here, okay? And I do feel like with the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Cups here on the bottom, that you are still very much focused on this ending, okay? You're still very much focused on this past situation, connection, or something of that nature. But I feel like that this, you know, is a part of this transformation for you, okay? This ending. So clarify once more, hole in the soul for Cancer in regard to this message on their shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify hole in the soul once more. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so we have 7 of Wands. And we have the King of Swords as well. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of different things here with this. I'm kind of feeling like the Magician is also here. Alright, so I'm kind of, there's a couple different things that I'm gathering, okay? This hole in the soul, it's like, I feel like for some, there's a very detached, a very cold energy here with the King of Swords, okay? The 7 of Wands, I almost feel is like, you know, a barrier being put up here. And the Magician, okay, so it's almost like, I'm not really caring for the Magician energy in this, to be honest, okay? I feel like there is definitely some scattered energy here. I don't really feel that you're in touch with your, I feel like there's a lack of practicality, okay? So it's like, you know, you might have these feelings and things, and I do feel an overwhelming sense of that energy as far as your emotions are concerned, but I almost feel like it's out of control. And actually what I'm seeing currently is like a river rushing, okay? So it's like this overflowing rush of emotions, and there's a lack of practicality, okay? There's a lack of order. And so I feel like there's kind of this chaotic energy surrounding you here, and that's kind of the problem, is what I'm sensing. That's the problem, okay? Is that you kind of, wow, okay, well, that's interesting. Is you don't have your head on straight. All right, you don't have your head on straight here. That's what the spirit is telling me, okay? Wow. All right, Cancer. Yeah, on the bottoms it's 8 of Wands as well as King of Wands and 3 of Swords. So I feel like there's a lack of direction, there's a lack of movement, and it's because, as I said, what they're telling me is you don't have your head on straight here. There's a lack of practicality, okay? I feel like your emotions are kind of overtaking you in the current moment, and there's a need to let this go for yourself, okay? So that you can rise up here and do better. All right, clarify Phoenix rising, please, Holy Spirit, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regard to this message on shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. Clarify Phoenix rising for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regard to their shadow work, please. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so you have Page of Pentacles. So, like, there's this opportunity, and Nine of Pentacles, and the World. There's an opportunity here for you to, you know, move forward towards something more stable, something more solid for yourself, okay? I feel like this opportunity is there. However, it's a matter of you, you know, kind of growing within your sense of self-worth and your sense of security here, you know, standing on your own 2 feet, and you know, your autonomy here, right? Okay, and the World. So this is like closing out this old cycle so that you can move forward into something more stable for yourself here, okay? So that's this Phoenix rising, essentially. Wow, okay. Yeah, and Judgment is on the bottom as well as the Fool card, okay? So yeah, you're definitely, you know, there's this new opportunity in front of you here, but I feel like your emotions are overtaking you in the current moment. And I feel like, you know, this is a matter of good judgment for you, okay? And, like, you know, maybe you have this understanding, you know, that you kind of don't have your head on right. And it's like, you know, you need to come out of it, but, you know, you're, something is kind of holding you back there. And I feel like it's kind of just a matter of you getting your, you know, your feelings in check. You know, maybe you're just kind of acting reckless. You're just kind of acting impulsively. And I feel like it's a matter of you making, you know, smarter decisions here, okay? You know, better decisions for yourself. All right, clarify artificial heart here, please, Holy Spirit, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regards to this message on their shadow work. Clarify some artificial heart for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, yeah, Death card. Alright, so there's definitely an end to something here. There's definitely a transformation occurring. You have Death and the Tower card both. Alright, so, you know, I do see this as you essentially putting an end to this facade and dealing with, you know, what is truly in your heart here, and sort of, you know, putting that in check so that you can move forward with a clear mind, okay, and a clear conscience here is what I'm feeling like. 6 of Pentacles on the bottom as well as 10 of Wands. So there's the heavy burdens, okay? I feel like there's an imbalance here with the 6 of Pentacles, and it's related to these burdens that you're carrying around. So you're definitely kind of needing to clear your conscience out here and, you know, move forward just being truthful with yourself and, you know, maybe about the past is what I'm feeling like. It's clearing your conscience. Clarify artificial heart once more for Cancer. Please, Holy Spirit, in regards to this message on their shadow work. Thank you. Yeah, the Emperor. Okay, so this is definitely about you taking charge of your life here, okay, of your future. And as I said, clearing your conscience, clearing your heart of these burdens that I feel like, you know, maybe you haven't been honest about or really let on about. But it's definitely about clearing that out and moving forward here for yourself. Because you also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom and the Sun. And the Moon, wow. And Strength. See all this major arcana on the bottom. I feel as if, you know, this is about you moving, I feel like there's karmic lessons here that, you know, and you're clearing your conscience on those, you know. All right, let's clarify peaceful among thorns for Cancer, please, Holy Spirit, in regards to this message on their shadow work. Clarify peaceful among thorns for Cancer, their Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regard to this message on their shadow work. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so 7 of Cups. Yeah, and the Hierophant. Yeah, okay, so I definitely feel as though there has been a blockage here, and it is related to some lessons, some karmic lessons that are being learned or needing to be learned. This 7 of Cups, I feel like that's kind of being complacent and not really wanting to pay attention to you know, it's kind of like being in La La Land, I feel like, okay, is what I'm getting a sense of. So, but I feel like, you know, with this peaceful among thorns, I feel like this is about facing those karmic lessons and really truly dealing with them so that you can, you know, move forward here. Yeah, you know, this King of Cups, I feel like there's some closed off energy on, you know, but more than that, I feel that this is sort of an imbalance, emotionally imbalanced place of being. And so, as I said, I feel like, you know, as I said with the river rushing, you know, I feel like this is about you bringing that into balance for yourself, but it is definitely a matter of these lessons as well. You know, not really dwelling on the past, but also, like, not ignoring it. Confronting what needs confronting, you know, learning the lessons that need learned. I feel like there's an avoidance to that. Final messages here for Cancer, Holy Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else for Cancer in regards to this message on their shadow work, please, Holy Spirit? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What other messages for Cancer? I'm hearing one more. I feel like there's some harsh energy here between the Emperor, okay, and this Magician card here and whatnot, and this King of Swords. I do feel like there's some harsh energy, and that may be related to this feeling of revenge, but I feel like this revenge is essentially self-sabotage, okay? I feel like sitting in this energy of revenge, it only hurts yourself here is what I'm feeling like, okay? And I feel like that's why you're needing to let this go. You're needing to move through this and let this go. They're calling on you to rise up here. Alright? Come on, please, Holy Spirit. What else here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regard to this message on their shadow work? I think it's you realizing that you're in control of your destiny here, okay? That you reap what you sow. Your karma is your karma. All right, intensity. Yeah, as I said from the beginning, I was feeling a very strong energy. And there are very intense emotions, and I feel like, you know, this is about you, you know, addressing those emotions and releasing those emotions that are not serving you here. You have inner voice on the bottom as well as stress and turning in. Okay, so I feel like this is definitely, like I said, I feel like for some of you, you definitely are aware of what's going on within yourself. And, you know, the stress is like those 10 of Wands. So I feel like, you know, it's like for some of you, you definitely know that you need to go inward and release, you know, these strong emotions that are really only kind of tying you down and causing you more harm. Adventure and nothingness is on the bottom, as well as maturity. So see, yeah, I feel like, you know, this is like where you come out of this darkness, essentially, okay, so that you can grow here. All right, I mean, you see how, like, how much of a contrast these two energies are here with adventure and nothingness. Like, literally, this child is walking into this, you know, light that's a rainbow here. In here you have nothingness. So I feel like it's coming out of this nothingness and moving into this lighter energy, right? That's the Phoenix rising. Okay, but this intensity that's here, I feel like, you know, this is slowing down that, you know, that river, that raging river, and moving into this energy where it's more light-hearted, okay? It's better for you. It's healthier for you. Let's get another one here, please, Holy Spirit, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regard to this message on their shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Sharing, okay, and celebration on the bottom. So I definitely feel, you know, this may be about you, maybe sharing your feelings with somebody or another, you know, somebody that you trust here, somebody that you have that you consider a friend, okay. It's kind of seeing the good in things, okay? Seeing the good in things and sharing in that, all right? Not focusing so much on this past that I feel like brings out your, the more negative side of things for yourself, okay? Let's get one more for Cancer. I definitely feel there's a more light-hearted energy that's needed here, that you're needing to focus on things a little differently. Okay, so you also have laziness as well as conditioning on the bottom. Alright, so I feel like this conditioning goes back to this artificial heart here. And, you know, this laziness, I feel like, you know, essentially this is you not wanting to focus on what you should be focusing on, okay? So I feel like it's sort of just you holding yourself back from this higher vibration, okay? That's what that is, you know, you holding yourself back because you just choose not to deal, or, you know, you don't, something in you doesn't want to deal. Alright, but that is only keeping you from the more positive things that are available to you with this Wheel of Fortune here on the bottom, okay? So, let me get the final one here, please, Holy Spirit, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. advice here, please, Holy Spirit, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regard to this message on their shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What advice do you have for Cancer, please, Holy Spirit, in regard to this message on their shadow work? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, Holy Spirit. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Advice for Cancer in regard to this message on their shadow work, please, Holy Spirit. Discernment is here, number 20, and it says, the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Okay, so there's that King of Chalices as well as that King of Swords, okay? This is, you know, that sense of detachment, but also being compassionate and wise, and there's definitely a balance here. You know, it's not having this, excess of, you know, emotions here, okay? Like I said, it's having your head on straight, okay? But also being in this place, you know, emotionally where, you know, you're well balanced and not, you know, fluctuating on this intensity here. Alchemy is on the bottom. It activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Okay, so this is where that tower energy comes in with that magician as well, potentially. Okay, it's going through this transformation for yourself and understanding the necessity of what caused this tower moment, okay? Understanding why that was necessary, understanding what it means for you, you know, in the current moment and in your future here, okay? It's growing in that situation. Clarify. Okay, one more advice here, please, Holy Spirit. One more card for advice for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. So number 2 is sacral chakra. Again, number 2 speaking to balance. Okay, I feel like this is about the ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives, okay? So I feel like, you know, that's what this is about, is you manifesting this Wheel of Fortune energy for yourself, this success for yourself, and this abundance for yourself. But it's by releasing, you know, some things from the past that caused this intensity within you that, you know, create that instability in your life, okay? And in, potentially in your actions as well, I feel like, okay? Heart chakra is on the bottom. This supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the body and the mind. So I feel like, you know, this is about healing your own heart, healing yourself, loving yourself, okay? And, you know, bringing yourself into balance so that you can manifest the success and abundance that I feel like ultimately, you know, you're seeking here. I think we're all seeking it, right? So, but I definitely feel as though you're needing to sort of release a lot of negativity so that you can, you know, regain your sense of balance emotionally, so that you can feel whole on your own here and move towards these better things so that you can rise up, okay, and move on. So essentially, Cancer, that's what I have for you today. That was extremely intense. I felt it all the way through. So if you hung this out with me, I really appreciate you, because it definitely took a little bit of extra effort for me to get through on this one. But I wish you all much love. I wish you much luck. And I will catch you on another one, alright? Thanks.